Hello YouTube, Roman TV is here. Pokemon Y2 with only bad Pokemon was fun, but this one wasn't that easy. In this channel I did Pokemon SoulSilver with only in-game trade Pokemon. So first let me explain how in-game trade Pokemon work. They get a 1.5 experience, but if they get the high level and don't have the right badges, they start to disobey me. In the old Gen 2, it was hard because your Pokemon started to disobey after if you don't have 2 badges. Only after 2 badges the Pokemon will obey you until level 31. Because of this Pokemon is a remake, after it gets the first badge, our Pokemon levels until level 21, so that gives us a little breeze. And the first in-game trade is before the first gem, so we can serve the challenge much easier. So as you can see, there's 10 in-game trade Pokemon. The first 4 on the top, the Voltorb, Onix, Dodrio, and Machop. 4 of them is the 4 in-game trade Pokemon in Johto, and the remaining 6 is in Kanto. Of course, I need to do Kanto and Johto if I want to fight Red. I need to get all the badges from both regions. So the first Pokemon that we get is the Onix, so they serve the challenge more easy. But luckily for me, Onix gets the move Rock Throw, which is Rock move, which goes against the first and the second badge. But if I Onix pass level 10, it will start to disobey me. So I have to make sure Onix isn't past level 10 before I get the first badge. So let's go right into the challenge. So I started the game by choosing my starter Cyndaquil, so my rival will have Totodile because my first trade Pokemon is Onix and we have low special defense, and Totodile will start with Water Gun, which is special, and Chikorita with Razorling, which is physical, so I tried to make it harder as I can. After we defeat our rival pretty quickly, we capture a Bellsprout, so I can trade it for Onix named Rocky. His nature is hasty, so more speed and less defense. Sprout is loaded with trainers that have Bellsprout. And that Pokemon, first move is Vine Whip, a move that deals full-time damage to Rocky. But because it's physical, I'm sure we can beat them. But I was wrong, and the first trainers crit me with Vine Whip, so I fed it 2 times until I cleared the tower. Finally, we challenged the first gym. But it's not that easy because Rocky is past level 10, and because we don't have the first badge, only Onix will disobey me. First gym opened up with a PG, and Onix listened to me and one-shot him. Next was a Pidgeotto, and Onix disobeyed me 5 times. The first time he used Tackle instead of Rock Throw, and then the second, third, and the 4th time he didn't do nothing. Then the 5th time he used Screech, but after that, listen to me, and 2 Rock Throw after that, we beat Faulkner and get the first badge. So now our Pokemon will obey us until level 21. So I try not to level them too much because second gym is very close, so I can get another badge. Before that, I need to go to Slowpoke Well because I need to beat Team Rocket so I can challenge the second gym. After that, after I beat them, I make my way through the second gym, and it was very easy because his best Pokemon is Scyther, a Bug and Fly, is his 4-time weak to Rock move. And his other Pokemon, Metapod with only Tackle and Kakuna with only Pulsing Steam, which is really low attack. So we get the badge really easy. But after we get the badge, the second badge will give us the ability that Pokemon will obey us until level 31. So give us a little more breeze. There's another rival fight. But now it's rough because it's Totodile evolved into Krakeno, and he has a Water Gun. It's super effective water type, and we have low special defense. And we have 4-time weak to that, like I said. Fortunately, Rocky is faster than Krakeno, so all we need is a little luck, but almost every time he uses Water Gun, so I make at most 2 shots before I go down. And I remember something that can help me. I have the item called X Attack. It's an item that increases my attack power by 2 stages, so I can use it in his first Pokemon, Gazzy, because it opened up with the Gazzy and not his Krakeno. But his Gazzy is locked to use Curse, so I need his Gazzy to use other move. I know he has like Lick and Hypnosis and Spite. I hope we go for Spite because Lick is may cause for paralysis, and I don't want to put to sleep by hypnosis. But it only use something curse or sometimes spite. But every time but you love to use curse so much. But one time I use spite, so I one-shot him after I use X attack. And then I use Screech on the voice scorpion defense, and then he used Water Gun, so he healed. Then he realized that Water Gun is his best move. So keep Water Gun again and again and again, and I keep healing again and again and again. And I realized I have to attack and hope for the best. And I was lucky enough that my rocket crit him and one-shot him. Then he brings Zubat, so I heal him immediately because I know he has Supersonic and don't want to lose that fight. So I heal up and then one-shot that my revival. By the way, that took me over 20 times to beat him because his Rockano only used Water Gun because he realized that it's his best move, even though he has Bite and a Scary Face. But I finish him, and right away I saved the game because I don't want to lose what I got. After that, I make my way through the Edix Forest. I use my Rattata I got a Rattata as an HM stave, so I can bring him a cat. And then I work my way through the Edix Forest. Nothing special, just to found two, what's it called again? Farfetched for a guy, and then his boss give me the HM cat. After I was out of the forest, I catch a Drowsy and trade him for matchup in Golden City. Inside the big mall, what's it called again? Big mall, in the 5th floor, a matchup called Muscle. Really, it's called Muscle because it's a female, but I don't care. Our nature is lonely, so more attack and less defense. I'm fine with that. Once I got him, I immediately train him because the next gym is a normal type power and Machop is fighting him. Fighting is good against normal. Time for the normal fight. Machop was easy, beating Hardcore Fairy, but Miltank is a beast. And stomp us to a point that we need to heal. And then I used Karate Chop again, but it wasn't enough and she healed. But the next attack crit because Karate Chop have high crit chance, so I don't care. After that, I'll make my way through the next gym because it's not that far as well. But before that, I need to make my way through some weird building, some old building, I forgot what its name, and need to defeat our rivals again. But because we have matchup, I don't need to be afraid from his Crocodile. So first I use Onyx and take his Gazidal, but then Crocodile now have Ice Fang and use it and froze me. That will suck. I try again and he froze me again. Are you kidding me? Third try, I will take down Crocodile, and then he uses Magnemite, so we one-shot him. After that, we can finally challenge Morty, after we scare all the legendary Pokemon to the sky of the map. But it's not even close because Muscle can hit Ghost until he uses Foresight. It's the ability that causes him to hit Ghost because fighting can hit Ghost. Ghost is immune to fighting. And I can withstand two attacks because we have low special defense and his Gengar one-shot every time because he has high special attack and speed. So I grant Muscle to level 28 so I can evolve into my Machoke. Then I check and realize I missed a dark move before that. Dark move called Payback. It's a move that double its damage if I got hit first, and because Gengar hits us every time, this become 120 power. So I try again. He hit Machoke with his Shadow Ball. After that we use a Payback and one-shot him as well. After that we simply demolish the entire Pokemon because they have most defense. After that we got the fifth badge. Now our Pokemon best level 51. After that we got the badge and beat the Rocket Grunt. That was some kimono house, some big house. We got the HM Surf, so now make our way through the lighthouse, so I can need only go to Glenwood City once. Once I got there, I used Rock Smash on the rocks on the island, so I can find Krabby. Because I need Krabby to trade it for my next Pokemon, a Voltorb called Billy. His nature is hardy, so neutral stats. I'm fine with that. And then I start to grind him because Electric type is very useful against Chuck since his best Pokemon is part Water type. After I grind him to level 30, Billy evolved into Electrode. really fast. He has 160 base stat of speed, and good special attack as well. I make my way back to his gym, and Muscle handled Primap and Billy handled his Polo Wrath. After that, I got the ancient fly from his wife after I was out of the gym, and got the medicine to cure the Empress in the lighthouse. And then after that, I challenged Jasmine. Still, gym was very easy. We took down her Magnemite with Rocky, and Muscle took down her Steelix. After that, we got the what's it called again? Yeah, the 6th badge. We got the 6th badge, and now we have 6 badges. Now our Pokemon belts are level 71, so I don't have to worry about grinding until the final boss Red. I make my way through Mahogany Town to beat Shiny Gyarados. Sorry if you didn't record that, nothing special, just to one-shot him. And after that we have plans with the Team Rocket headquarters. We beat the Grand's Petrel, easy. Then some tiny Murkrow help us to open the door by mimicking the voice that we need to open them. And after that, there was a battle against some leader called Arena with another Grunt. It wasn't hard because Lance has a Dragonite, so we one-shot her and his Grunt's Pokemon, no time flat. And after we finish that, we need to fate all the electrodes, so we can finally finish the task in the Team Rocket's headquarters, so we can make our way to the 7th gym. After we knocked down all the electrodes, let's give us the HM Whirlpool. We need that for later. So once we finish that, we'll make our way to the 7th gym. But because he used Ice move, we have a Rock and a Fighting type, so we can make this pretty easily. Not to mention, the gym leader has 2 Pokemon that's also a Water type, so Bill can help as well. After we finish him, we get the 7th badge, we'll make our way to the Radio Tower. And almost lost to Petrol because he has full team of 5 Coughing and 1 Wheezing. Some of them like to poison and some of them like to explode, but eventually we won. After I beat him, I will go down to the warehouse, so I can get the car to go to the top of the Radio Tower and finish the main story of Team Rocket in the Johto. But before that there was another rival, but it was really easy because Charge Me simply increased every time I hit him with this move, so it wasn't that hard and we simply demolished his team. It was really nice compared to the last rival fights. Once we beat him, I make more through to get the card and beat Arena again. She was a bit tough because her Valcom is very tanky and we don't have very good move against her, but we beat her as well. After that, there was the boss. It wasn't Giovanni, but because I guess he was his minions? High minions, we call him that. And he was easier because he was easier than Arab because his 2 Pokemon is weak to Rock and Fighting move. And we beat him pretty easily as well. After we finished that, finally we can make our way to the Ice Path. We got there in the beginning the HM Waterfall and make our way to the last gym leader, Claire. She was a bit tough, because she loved to use a Dragon type, and the most annoying one was Skin Drop. We don't have any moves that good against them. We don't have no Ice or Dragon move. We can learn that, but we can learn Avalanche, but we have the team Avalanche, but none of our Pokemon can learn that. And she liked she have a good move like Hyper Beam, Hydro Pump. So I beat her in the 2nd try, mostly because I heal a lot and she was out of Hydro Pump. So we win, but after that I have to prove I'm worthy of her badge in the Dragon Den, so I go back there to get so after I was proved I'm worthy, I get her last badge, and then I go back to the Dragon's Den to get a Dratini from the old man, because we need a Dragonair so I can get the last trade in Johto. After I run him up to the purple to the right level, to level 30, and with the help of the daycare, he evolved into Dragonair, so I trained him back in Claire's city called Lacton City. I trained our Dragonair for Dodrio named Doris. His nature is impish, so more defense and less special attack. Pretty good, considering we are physical more than special. After that, I head back to the Aquatic City to beat the Kimono Girls. It took a while since we don't have moves good against every time, but we won eventually. After that, I made an error, realized I played SoulSilver, not hard goal, so search where I need to go and realized I need to go to some whirlpool island. Once I got here, I got all the way down, talked to the Kimono Girl, they make some weird dance, then Lugia appears, then I use my Master Ball just to capture him, so I'm not gonna use him, just want to finish that. After that, I need to grind because I'm not confident with our 4 Pokemon that we will beat the champion Lance and his 3 Dragonite. So I decided to run up a little bit more. Also decided to capture a Gazly and a Diglett right away because I need the Hunter and Duck Trio for the last trade for my party. I grind all my Pokemon to about level 50 and then I make my way to Victory Road. When we almost reached the exit, our rival challenged us for the last time. His team was really still sweeps because we were flying type as well, so I defeated him really quickly. After that, it was time for the Pokemon League. First, it was Will, the second type trainer. He was a sweep with Billy and Doris, so it wasn't that hard. We swept his entire team really quickly. Next was Koga. He was a little bit hard, but we still beat him very easily with Rocky and his Earthquake, and we are other of our team as well. After that was Bruno, still a one-shot sweep, because we have a flying move and a fighting move against his Onix. Last was Karen. She put up a fight, but still we won thanks to our team and we have a lot of variety of moves to take her down. Mostly because we don't have to worry about the development because we have a flying Pokemon. After that was time for the champion Lance. I was scared that I consider he has a full team and I only have 4. And I can get my last team member only in Kanto, and for that I need to defeat him. And man, he was rough, mostly because we don't have an ice move against his Dragonites. Only rocks move, but only rock moves we have is with Rocky, and his move was Rock Throw, only 50 power attack move, and his Dragonite have very high defense. He used potion here and there when I'm about to finish his Pokemon, but eventually won. That was easy rough. Gyarados was annoying and we kill him with Bailey, and after that I hope for Onix to do decent damage. It was rough, but eventually we took down his entire team, no time flat. Once we defeat the champion, there is a credits rolling, but after that I'm not done. I'm not done because my goal wasn't the champion Lance, this was the real champion Red. But in order to get to him, I need to get all the badges from Kendall as well. 8 more badges. But Kendall doesn't have any plot. It's nothing special. Only little power plant with the ground, but nothing special. So I'm only going to speak about the gym battles. And the last 2 Pokemon for our team. First gym leader was a Lieutenant Surge. I thought we will sweep his entire team because in the Victory Road I got the TM for Earthquake, and I thought Onix gonna sweep it because Earthquake is super effective against them and Onix is immune to electricity, but I was wrong. Rock should go down really easy, but Magneton is faster and one-shot Rocky with a mirror shot because it's special and we are weak to steel. So I bring Muscle and finish him, and then also I thought we would make our way easy, but then the second Electrode spent double team like crazy. Man, that was so annoying with this double team, while I waste my power points with Earthquake every freaking time. But eventually we took him down. Next was the Electabuzz that refused to go down because he was a little man with a little HP every freaking time when we took him down as well, and his other team member as well. After that I make my way to the power plant so I can trade my Dark Trio and my Hunter after I grind him up with the daycare as well, so I can get my last team member. First, a Dark Trio from Magneton named Maggie. Magneton resists a lot of moves, and I want a more electric type against Red because 3 of his Pokemon were weak to electricity, so that would be nice. and he has a decent base stat, even though he can evolve into Magnezone in this game. So it's a great addition to the team. His nature is impish, just like Doris. High defense and low special attack. That's not good considering Megaton is a special attacker and physical. But never mind. After I beat Sonora, after I got some item I need for my Pokegear and wake up Snorlax, that blocks my way, block Diglett Cave entrance. Finish him with one muscle, of course, and make my way through the Pewter City so I can get my last trade Pokemon. I trade my hunter for Xatu named Paul. His nature is modest, so more special attack and less attack. Perfect for me because Xatu is a special attack, so that would be perfect for him. But his moveless is not that shiny, but I also can give him a Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, and Psychic, so it's not that bad. I grab my new team member, and then I'll make my way to Janine, the Poison type trainer. But now we have a Psychic Flying type and still Electricity type. We'll simply sweep her entire team with Paul and Doris. Next was Sabrina. She was rough. I used Paul and Paul for a sweep, but no. She attacked first with her Shadow Ball, but Paul go down, so I bring Doris to finish Espion. Mr. Mime finished Doris after that. I bring Maggie not only because he resists psychic moves, but he can also hit their full defense with physical attack moves. It took a while, but because of Sabrina healing Mr. Mind, and Mr. Mind left to reflex, so it took a while, but we won eventually and took down Mr. Mind, and after that, her left was in. Next was Erica. She was another easy sweep thanks to Doris and Paul. Next was Brock, and Maggie swept her entire team until Kabuto, which muscle finishing. Next was Misty, and yet again another one-shot sweep. Wasn't that hard, we have electricity and give Paul a Giga Drain, so it wasn't that bad. After that was Blaine. Yes, 3 Pokemon, and he was a pull of really a fight. Only because of 3 Pokemon, but that was very impressive. Rocky took down his Macago because his fought weak to ground and Magmar as well. The Rapidash is fast and it hits hard, and he was decent, the real deal. His Frail Blitz really took us down really hard, and took down 3 of my Pokemon as well. So my last Pokemon was Doris, so I need to fully heal Rocky to finish him. I didn't have full team because 2 of my Pokemon I put in the Pokemon Center because I need an ancient step to get to him. So it was really hard, but eventually we took him down. Last gym leader was Blue, and we won the second try because his first Pokemon was Executor, and the first time we lost because his Executor used Trick Room. It's a move that makes slow Pokemon faster, so the slow Pokemon can attack first. And because 4 of my Pokemon is fast, we lost the first time. And at the second try, we won because I had a plan. His Executor will use a Trick Room, and he will be fast thanks to that. But if I can make it good damage and not causing him to use his potion to heal him, I can just stall for time by healing my Pokemon. The Trick Room effect will wear off, so I can finish Executor before he can use another one to help his entire team. After the Trick Room was wear off, I'll finish it before I can use another one. After that, it was much easier. We'll sweep her entire team. It was rough, but eventually we took her down into his entire Pokemon. It was funny because I remember with one Pokemon, he used to remember with my Pokemon. It was with one Pokemon as well. But I have Magneton and he has Pidgeot, so you know how it ends. After that, I ran all my Pokemon to level 75. It was really hard and really annoying. It took me for days, almost a week, even more. But eventually we do that, thanks to Pokemon Daycare and Modest Gym. That trick will never gets old. After that, it's time for the Champion Red. He's open up with Pikachu and open up with Rocky. Pikachu is not that hard, he has low stats. After I finish him, he sends Lapras and I send Maggie and go for Flash Cannon, but I forgot he's powered to water and water is resist still. but because it's also ice, it's do neutral damage. So it took a Magneton down. And I can win like that. I need a full team to set a chance against Red. So I reset the game and try again. Our Rocky one-shot Pikachu as well, and then he sent out Lapras. So I know I'm faster because Magneton's faster than Lapras. I don't know why. So I use the move Lock On. It's a move that causes the next move to never miss, and because my move Zap Cannon have 50 accuracy, I need to make sure it hits. Zap Cannon have very high good special attack that every time it hits, it's called Paralysis. So it will do a good damage. After we hit, we do a massive damage, but not enough. But so I bring the ability to finish him after she took down Maggie. Next, he sent down Blastoise, but we took him down easily as well. Next, he sent Snorlax, and I bring Muscle because I know Muscle will do good damage to him because Snorlax is weak to fighting move. I go for Cross Jump, I go do good damage, and then he heal. I go for Battle Throw, it's a 70 power fighting move that never miss, and do good damage as well. And then he switch to Charizard, so my Battle Throw do good damage of course because it's resist fighting move. So I let Muscle go down so I can fully heal period. After Muscle go down, I'll one-shot Charizard as well. So then he sent Venusaur. So I bring Doris and 2 Drill Peck took him down. So then he sent out his last Pokemon and Snorlax. I do go for Drill Peck, he remember little half, and then he took down Doris with Blizzard. I bring in Rocky so I can revive Muscle while he heal his Snorlax. He took down Dory and I bring Muscle, full heal. I go for Battle Throw and we go for do a good damage. But because he's faster, his attack, his next attack Blizzard fully froze Muscle. Are you kidding me? I go for full stalls and his Snorlax go for Crunch, which we resist because we resist Dark Move. But he got my defense drop and then he go for Giga Impact, one-shot Muscle. So I bring my last Pokemon Power, I go for Psychic. Forgot that Snorlax has high special defense, so I didn't finish him. And then we had to heal his Snorlax again, so I go for Psychic again and realize my best hope is Muscle. So I revive him, a Snorlax one-shot Paul with Blizzard. I bring half health Muscle, I go for Cross Chop. And I was surprised that I outspeed him, considering he outspeed me in the previous time. Snorlax remained with a little health, and then Red did his biggest mistake that cost him his title as champion. He go for Crunch again. He didn't go for Giga Impact or other moves that can finish me, so he survived the next attack, and then the hail took down the remainder of Snorlax HP, so he beat his last Pokemon, winning us the entire game. That was a weird run. It was hard at the beginning, easy in the middle, and then was brutal to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this run because I think I'm done with these challenges. I will just go back to the usual Pokemon and regular Let's Play. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you up later. Goodbye.